Yeah, dude. When did you get into the space?
Funny enough, like a little bit over a year ago now, like started like silently trading, was an absolute fucking alpha dog. I was ripping faces off trading. And then, like some Solana influencers started talking shit to me. And bro, I'm like, yo, I didn't use really Twitter. Like when Discord, I was like a Discord dog. Like I just Discord to Discord to Discord. Didn't
Discord
really
dog.
Yeah. Discord dog. And then I was like, okay, we're running out of ideas on Discord. So I'm like, what the fuck is this Twitter shit? I was always active, like not active, but like I wasn't very. Then what like sparked it, bro? Like Solana influencers decided to talk shit to me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Which ones?
Oh, yeah, fine, dude. Ice Knife. This is what sparked the Alexander 42 fucking whatever you want to call it, dude.
The villain arc?
Yeah, dude, it started the villain arc, dude. I'm just like, I have like 300 to 500 followers, and I'm just like tweeting out alpha to them. Like I felt very comfortable. Like everyone understood my risk tolerance. Everyone understood like. I feel like I really, like when I'm a smaller, I think this is why it's okay for like smaller accounts to really shill the living fuck out of their bags because they know everyone that's following them.
Yeah, that's the same thing I did whenever I was brand new. Like that's how I gained a following, was just literally just dropping alpha on the timeline. And then I started growing a couple thousand followers, and then people were like, you piece of shit for pumping your bags. And it was like the same way that I grew a following. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Anyway,
bro,
sorry.
I literally followed you for that reason, by the way, champ. We had like 2,500 followers in January.
Exactly. Anyway, sorry, Alexander, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think it's like you got to progress as you go, and then you can no longer, I think it's irresponsible to like shill your bags at that platform level, create a new account, because it's like not beneficial to the project involved. It's just going to naturally cause a pump and dump, and then it's like, dude, it's really hard. It is the higher you go, like the less you should probably be talking about your NFTs. I think maybe I'm wrong. I'm just like learning as I go.
I completely agree with you on that. Like I rarely ever talk about NFTs. Like the times I do, it's like like I talked about D Gods, who has like a fucking market cap of like
$1 trillion
or something like that. Yeah, so it's like I don't think like my tweets are gonna like affect that or something. But yeah, I see that all the time, dude. Where like I feel like it's definitely like more prominent now on like the Solana side because they're like slightly more degen. But yeah, you'll see people just like talk about some like random free fucking mint that came out, and like like if it's on ETH or something, like the floor is like 0.0001, and then it'll go to like a point 0.1 because like what is that? That's like fucking $5 anyway. But you'll see like a lot of people like tweet and show these and then be like, oh yeah, like look, I called this at like this price, but it's like, dude, like you just pumped the fucking living shit out of the project. Yeah, it has a market cap of like 10,000. Like I think.
By the way, back in the day, like I'll just say, back in the day, like whenever I was like really first heavily trading NFTs. It was like complete free-for-all, socially accepted for massive influencers to just pump the shit out of things. Like Becker, all those guys, you should just buy things and tweet them and then sell them and be like, what? I told you I'd sell it. And it'd be like crazy.
Yeah, dude, Beanie's my favorite with that, though.
Yeah. No shade.
Alex, were you around during the Beanie era?
Okay, so I wasn't on Twitter, like apparently. Everyone kept calling me him today. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, who the fuck is this guy? And I'm finding out he's a scam artist. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's not a scam. I haven't done my research, He does have a Zach XBT thread on him, so I probably shouldn't be talking about him.
Well, yeah.
That's a sensitive topic.
But I want to get back to. Wait, hang on. It's important that I get back to like.
Well, I want to know who it was. It was.
Well, yeah. So this is what happened. I have 300, 500 followers, and they come out with this NFT, and I'm like, yo, this is ran improperly. It's a cash grab. Do not grab this. Like, do not. I won't say what NFT it is. It's irrelevant. So what did happen?
These influencers came out with it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ice was like, yo, Alex, like, I think it's a misunderstanding. I don't think you understand what we're trying to do here. I'm like, no, I understand clearly what the fuck you're trying to do. And I have like, thinking at the time, I'm like, I have like 300 to 500 followers. Why does it fucking matter what my opinion said? So he's like, yo, like, just let's get on a space, bro. Like, we'll hash it out. Like, we'll settle it like adults. I'm like, okay, dude, dope. Like, I wasn't a dope at first. I was like, dude, I've never done a Twitter space. I'm not fucking jumping onto a Twitter space. I'm not talking about this. Like, I don't want to fucking participate. And he's like, no, man, like, look, I think you really just need to get on here and then we'll hash it out. I'm like, all right, dude, if you say so. So, like, it goes back and forth for like 2 hours on Twitter. Like, I'm not getting on this base. Like, get on that. And he's being really kind on the timeline. Hop on the space, bro. And I'm getting bullied by 10 fuckers that are like a part of this project. I'm like, what in the... I lose my shit, bro. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on here? Like, and this is like all the Solana influencers versus little fucking Alex. And then dude, it was so fucking bad that day. I swear to you, man, like they had one little guy after one little guy after one little guy just get destroyed. But I was definitely like the fucking one who... They were like, all right, bring up the next domino. And then they just fucking knocked him over. Bring up the next one. It was all 10 of them just like shitting on him. Like, yo, like, hey, did you think about this? Fuck you, man. Like, you need to quit talking shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Alex, have you ever seen that meme? You know, the little midget guy running around with boxing gloves trying to punch like the 3 tall ass people around him. That's what we'll put it on screen of the podcast. That's what I'm imagining right now.
It's what it was.
Were you like, was that the first Twitter space you ever did?
Yeah, dude. And then, dude, it sparked me so much. I'm like, yo, this is the Solana influencers. Like, this is a fucking joke. Like, these motherfuckers have no idea. And then like a week later, I told them in tweets, I'm like, I'm flipping your fucking bitch ass. I was so pissed off at that point in time. I'm still mad about it today.
When was this?
This was like in April-ish time frame. Like, that's whenever I was like,
wait. That's why I asked because Alex, I remember there was a time, right, whenever this was like when NFT Inspect kind of like first became a relevant thing. We're talking about we have our own opinions about NFT Inspect, but I remember seeing you on there next to like the very top, and you had like fucking 500 followers. And I was like, who is this dude? And then and I remember just clicking on tweets per day, and it was like some absurd amount of tweets per day. And I was like, this dude is, and I clicked on your profile, like, this dude is absolutely going in, just going crazy. So was that like so you're telling me that resentment and anger was the catalyst for your entire Web3 influencer career?
Well, it was like that. And I was like, yo, there's like, if we want in it, like, okay, like this is going to be, anyways. Yeah, I would say that was the catalyst. Let's say that. Okay. I like that answer. Okay.
So I was just curious, man, because like I mean, Ice, those other guys, like I don't have a horse in a race, dude. Like I like everybody, but I didn't even know that you had there was like a level of beef, right? Like NFT influencer WWE action. This is all news to me. I wish I could have been on that Twitter space, man, because I know how you are on Twitter Spaces.
I clipped it and sent it to you, like the part where I lost my shit. March 14th, my first Twitter space, bro, and then that's like what set Alexander fucking insane. Like it was like I was like, this is unacceptable at this point in time. Like if this, and okay, so there's a lot of things, dude. There's a lot of things that went into all this. I was like, okay, like I'm looking at the Ethereum side of things. I'm like, yo, there's a lot of good ETH influencers. Why does that not exist on Solana? And then I come to find out all the ETH influencers just, they're not, bro. Like, ETH influencers are worse, bro. I'm finding out the ETH influencers are actually fucking worse. They just are, they have, their masks are like just better than this. So the Solana people are just, they're just not masked up well enough. But ETH, dude, holy shit. I bring up an ETH MFer to talk to, and I get DM, yo, Alex, don't be talking to that motherfucker. I'm like, yo, Alex, don't be talking to that motherfucker. I'm like, who the fuck can I talk to on ETH? So I'm scared of my mind of the ETH influencers at this point in time. So
did that happen when I came on stage yesterday?
Dude, no one cares about you. Then the Beanie Maxi shit, like today was like, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? You know, like it's just never fucking ending. So I don't, the history of NFTs is like, is crazy, man. Like,
well, the thing is like, I see a legitimate chance that you are Beanie, like his alt account. That's why you won't die.
Okay, well,
I think Beanie's a little bit nicer. Not gonna lie, respectfully. He sent me some kind messages before. Shout out to Beanie. You know,
you're gonna get us canceled, Kevin. Stop saying that.
Yeah, looking forward to Blue 2.0. But dude, the thing I find the most interesting about you, Alex, is that like obviously you kind of just like you know, started your villain arc, and then you just like appeared in everyone's timeline. Because at first, like I remember the first time I saw you, I saw that like horrible PFP of that like just terrible looking lizard, respectfully, which was also my first Solana NFT that I got. It ended up rugging, so you know that's cool. But I remember like seeing you, and I was just like, oh, like he's just like a Solana dude, and like he's like angry, I guess, but like that's cool. And then like literally like jump cut to a month later, I have people who are founders of like legit projects, legit protocols, exchanges, like whoever I've like networked with recently, and like all the legit people I've met, like I'll be in your spaces, then they'll hit me up and then be like, hey, what's this guy's deal? And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, oh, like I don't know who he is, but I can't stop listening. So like how the fuck did you get like from, you know, starting your villain arc catalyst to like being the most notable and polarizing figure in all of Web3?
Okay, I think that's like a stretch of everything you just fucking said, but I think it's just doing more of the same. Like okay, I'm not gonna call it grind. We're just having fun on Spaces. I saw you on Spaces. Like we could talk about how you and I first, like my experience with first you. Like I feel like that's a pretty notable experience, but I was like doing a whole bunch of these things, man. Like I'm saying, like 24-hour Twitter. Like I was doing like 24-hour Twitter Spaces.
You did not do a 24. Are you serious?
Oh, dude, we were Twitter spacing our minds out.
No, you were on a 24-hour space.
Yeah, dude, it fucking banged too, and I had a whole bunch of viral tweets come from it. Maybe I should do it again.
Wait. Like you're telling me it was one space that started and lasted 24 hours.
24 hours, yeah.
Do you do drugs?
We were clout chasers. We were big time clout chasers.
Do you do drugs? I know it's a meme, but like, do you do stimulants?
Well, I mean, you count caffeine, like, yeah, like
that's the only one.
I'm highly optimized, bro. Like, deal with it. Like, I take it as like a compliment. When like, yo, are you on Adderall? You on cocaine? Or you on? I'm like, no, I'm not, bro. I'm on caffeine, and maybe I'll just cut down the caffeine, and I'll say I'm on fucking nothing, bro. Anyways, I want to skip that. 24 hours Spaces, right? We're super clout chasing. This is like my OG quote unquote friends that no longer exist in Web3, by the way. There's no such thing. I don't think, anyways, quote unquote friends, we're hosting this 24 hour. No, fuck no, dude. And like we get 200 listeners. Like, yo, we're like DMing each other. Yo, we gotta keep this shit going. And then like 6 hours goes by. Yo, we got 400. Yo, we gotta keep this shit going. And then, dude, it just lasted 24 hours. I fell asleep for like 4 hours though. Okay, I did. The other two co-hosts kept on running. And when I woke up, bro, we had like 700 listeners. Like, what the fuck is going on, guys? It was fucking. I want to do it again. It's fucking fun, dude.
I'm down to be a part of the next one.
Dude,
for sure.
we should do like segments or something. I don't know, like have the Not Gonna Make It podcast, like fucking everything that's like inspiring in Web3. Do like 24 hours dedicated to it.
You should do like a full on all-star roster, like 24-hour, 1 hour segment broken like that. You could probably have the biggest NFT Twitter space ever if you did that right. Like if you organized it the right way.
Yeah, just keep on. But yeah, dude, like that's what happened. Like we kept on doing these like small spaces. I've spaced so much at this point, and I really enjoy them. I'll continue to, like, dude. It started with like, it's weird. Like a lot of it started with just doing it every single day, for hours on end because we enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. So I'm lucky. But yeah, I think that's the only reason why the spaces do well is the consistency of them. Like people are expecting them every single day at a certain time. If it wasn't for that, I don't think they're that interesting. I think it's more of a consistency thing.